I think that what I'm hoping Europe and the citizens of France see in Infiniti is that we have this sense of the artist in our work, that sense of carrosseria, that the engineers and the designers are working on making a body that is not purposeful as a priority, but is very purposeful, that it's the artisans, the craftsmen making the body panels, articulating, the engineers are studying how to make all of these things work every day, but that it's trying to be bespoke. It wants to have a unique handmade signature. At the same time, the engineers are delivering great power. I mean, today you drove the smaller engine, but especially with the 400 horsepower, where as soon as you step on that, it's all the horses and all the bulls come to life, but the car has a refinement and an artistry with power.
Even with the sound inside the car, so all the Bose structure.
Yes, yeah.
So it's pretty impressive. We also put the music quite loud. We don't find this in every car. So the sound was also something very important for you and for your team.
Very much. Bose comes in very early, when we're still before fixing cabin. And they're giving us input about, okay, if we use this area, can you move this trim to make it do this? So the system of sound is incorporated from the very beginning.
Okay.
Because the customer really appreciates this. This is, they buy a car, yes, a coupe is bought for its design, but it's also about the feeling of enjoyment of the ride. Well, because especially the premium market, there's some excellent cars. There's no shortage of excellence. So Infiniti plays a kind of unique role in this sphere of excellence. So the entrepreneur, someone who really wants a signature that is unique and different, like they are, because that's what's happening in the world today, that people don't follow the normal path to success. Success can be captured in an irregular route, irregular journey. So why would you reward yourself with a conventional premium car? Our job is to make an excellent car that connects to the journey of these new customers. It's not easy, and we're starting the journey, but definitely those kind of people appreciate the story behind the story. So very much we do projects like the Prototype 9, I don't know if you saw this racing car, to show the world who we really are. That we are craftsmen, that even in a world where everything is made by a robot, we can make a car by hand. And we have that expertise. Of course, those kind of cars would be more rare, more expensive, but that we still have all of this mindset of the fingerprint of the artist is in the car. So.
Okay.
It's probably a little bit of history, because originally the main market of Infiniti was the United States. So the engine type and these kind of body types was more linked to a different customer or a different environment. But our relationship with Daimler actually has given us access to a lot of hardware that, of course, is in tune with the European customer. So I'm hoping that you will see much more synergy between the customer's daily need and the hardware that we provide. So I think we're turning this around. I think because they're very large. I mean, Mercedes makes beautiful cars. Gordon Wagner is making exceptional cars. But that they have a history that is very good, but also probably is somewhat of a structure for him. And although he's managing this quite well. Ours is we have this ability to be a bit of a, not a bad boy, but we can live in a different space. And as I mentioned, the people who are going to turn to us, they want something unique. They want something quite special like them. So the person who would come to us looked at Mercedes and they would say, this is technical beauty. And they would look at BMW and they would say, this is the beauty of engineering. And at super high levels.
But it's
and
so much
then
faster.
they would say,
No.
but Infinity is, I can feel the heartbeat and the fingerprint of the artist in this car. I want this car. So we all need to be perfect, but perfection has many tones. So I think more and more companies have to find their unique space because the customer can pick anything they want. I would want to be oxygen because I'm a manager now of 800 people, and I believe that a human being with oxygen, a lung full of oxygen, can do anything. They're almost superhuman. So I hope that I can inspire my team like a lung full of oxygen. And then the Q60 is fire. So the oxygen that has gone to my team has then been flame for the Q60. That'd be masitas de puerco. Has Cuban. I'm Cuban, so my favorite. Some pork. This one's a harder one. Okay. If I was a meal, I'd be a Cuban meal.
Yeah, why not?
That would be a traditional Cuban meal. Hopefully, at the end, satisfied.
And for the Q60?
Wow, that's a great one. That would be a mix of sushi and Cuban coffee.
Sushi plus Cuban coffee.
Yeah.
Great.
So refined and clean and explosive. 300-meter hurdle runner. Because that particular race, which doesn't get televised enough, is you have the explosive speed of a sprinter, same as a 100-meter. But the timing and the agility over the hurdles is an obstruction that is actually beautiful to watch. The way they're running, sprinting, and then the way all the body parts move, and it kind of the head stays level, and the body moves. If you look at the 300-meter, I don't know how they do it. So I can't say that's me, but I would aspire to be that.
Great.
I think the first hurdle would take me out, but anyway, this is fantasy we're talking.
Okay, and for the Q60, what kind of athlete?
Maybe this is closer to the 100-meter because it ignores the hurdles.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.